gamers for another review. Today we'll look at the tactical shooter that started the whole franchise, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. So does the first installment remain classic? Let's find out. In 1999, a newly created counter-terrorist unit composed of the world's most elite soldiers are formed together under the name Rainbow. After Rainbow is formed, it faces unrelated terrorist attacks from a terrorist group called Phoenix Group, who wants to create a virus to restart the human race. Gee, doesn't this remind you of something? Maybe a coincidence. For an N64 and a lack of video, the plot is rather scarce and most likely makes you read the manual, but the story is cool nonetheless. Rainbow Six involves you and your squad to tackle your objective in the most strategic way possible. Before you execute your mission, you might want to get yourself in order. First, you're briefed on your mission, then you'll want to pick up your squad members. Each member has a special talent that can be used in the field, such as electronic, demolitions, etc. Then you'll quickly organize your teams. Personally, I have 2 and 2. 2 red, 2 blue. Next is your loadout, where you equip the appropriate camouflage and weapons. Finally, you plan out your mission. This will be mainly determine if your plan fails or succeeds. Depending on how many teams you have, you direct them where to go and what actions to do. Timing is everything, so you need to be careful. So you need to carefully be in the right place at the right time so you don't suffer any casualties. You can also play with a friend in split screen mode. While this is cool and all, there are a few things that bug me. For starters, you can't see the gun in your hand. Why they chose that idea is beyond me. Second, the game gets real difficult at times, especially if you're a beginner. It's mostly trial and error until you memorize enemy positions. It gets real difficult when there's more than one bad guy in the hostage room, so you gotta act fast and it isn't easy. The last thing that caught me off guard is why is there a loading screen for everything you do? Reload, climbing, opening doors, all have a loading screen, but the one that goes overboard is at the grenades. First, you gotta select it, so you wait, then you got to do the throw strength, and finally, it throws the grenade. Imagine trying to do that under heavy fire, but you gotta do it fast. Anyway, those are just minor things, and Rainbow Six can be a really fun, fast game. The control is something that they got out of hand here. The C buttons move you around, the A button zooms in, the B button switches weapons, the L button reloads, the D-pad does other things like opening doors, climbing up stuff, turning on night vision, etc. It's out of control to say the least. It seems that most PC ports to N64 uses awkward controls by using the control stick to look. In conclusion, the controls will take a bit of time to learn at first. The music is one of the highlights of Rainbow Six. The menu theme are awesome. My favorite is the planning screen. There is no music during gameplay, which is acceptable, but there is a lack of different songs in the game, but that's okay. One thing that caught me off guard is that every time you open a door or close a door, it makes a weird sound effect. That's all for the sound, moving on. Tom Clancy Rainbow Six is a worthy addition to your collection. It has a fresh new idea and encourages you to use skill and strategy rather than sheer force, and it really works. Funny how this is sort of a book battalion. They did a good job on this.